So what happened when Stalin closed the rail and road links on the 23rd of June 1948? Well, America was left with two options. It could pull out, therefore conceding West Berlin to Stalin and the communists, but this would be a humiliation and also standing in direct contradiction to his policy of containment. So there was another option to Britain and the Americans, and that option was to fly in supplies into West Berlin via the three air corridors that had been granted to them. This was very dangerous. The pilots, these air corridors were very narrow, and the pilots had to deal with adverse weather conditions, but also the watchful eye of Soviet fighter planes waiting for them to stray outside these narrow air corridors. But it was a resounding success for the Americans and the British. They started off by flying in about 600 tons a day, but within a year, by the middle of 1949, they were flying in on average 8,000 tons a day. Their best period being between the 16th and 17th of April, where 13,000 tons were flown in a 24-hour period, and over 1,400 flights on that day. The Russians, Stalin, attempted to force the hand of the West Berliners by turning off the electricity in 1948. He also effectively offered a bribe to the West Berliners by saying, come east and we will offer you the supplies you are lacking. But they didn't wish to do that, and the people of West Berlin, very few left, less than 2%, decided to take that offer up. Stalin, of course, had the option of shooting down the planes, but he knew America had the atomic bomb and Russia didn't at this stage, so it wasn't really an option. In the end, Russia was forced to concede the point, give up, and the borders were opened again in May 1949.